Oh my goodness, y'all. Why did I just have another epiphany while misreading a comment? Let me show you. All right, so look here where it says, men, I want to be single. I don't want y'all, right? And I thought, hold on. I thought that this was a comment that exemplifies what men are saying. And it dawned on me, boom. Did you all have the same epiphany I just had, or do I need to explain it? Men want to be single. Men want to be single. Oh my gosh. Listen, there's a disconnect. 1 and 1 is not making 2. 2 and 2 is not making 4. Think about it. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta get his house. I gotta. Men want to be single, and they don't care if you want to be single too. What they care about is that women are having less oomph, right? They don't care about relationships. They don't care if you want to be single, because hell, think about this, because I even told you all I started internet dating, or I started online dating recently. And the very first person who slid into my inbox was like, he's looking for something casual and consistent. This is what he told me, right? And I was like, this is not casual. You know that there are a lot of things that come involved. And just wait, that video is being split up piece by piece. But nonetheless, ask any matchmaker. Ask any woman dating. Ask any woman throughout her life. I said in yesterday's video that a young woman's biggest resource is an older woman. Some of you are like, oh, but some of these are... Listen, one of our biggest resources are the women who have come before us. What is it that you have learned from dating men for all of these years or decades? By and large, they are never looking for relationships. They are always banking on you being the one to jump through hoops, wanting to audition to be their wife, audition to be their girlfriend, while they're the ones who are coy. Oh no, I don't want that right now. Right? But they want all the gifts. They want all of the perks. They want all of the boom boom. They want that boom boom into my room. And they're mad because remember the data. Let's look at the data. Look at this here. Remember, this is what they're talking about on the Manosphere blogs. This is what Tucker Carlson is scared about. This is what's this guy's name? Scott Galloway. This is what he's running around talking about. Single, lonely. Oh, these men, they're the most dangerous in society. Look. The amount of men under 30 not having oomph has nearly tripled in the past decade. The number of 18 to 29-year-old men reporting no oomph in the past year more than doubled in the last decade, right? Is it doubled or tripled? Look, 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030, which is a true statement. 45% of women ages 25 to 44 will be single and childless by 2030, by the year 2030, and that's just 7 years in the future. Listen. And then there's this, but I don't know how much this has to do with it, but take a look anyway. Women who don't marry or have children are consistently the happiest group in the population. And please let us not forget about this. Majority of individuals experiencing homelessness, 70%, are male. So back to the topic at hand. Men don't want to be in relationships, and it's costing them dearly and greatly. But like I said, back to the topic. If you ask any matchmaker, it's difficult to get male clients in, especially male clients who are seriously looking for healthy relationships, not the ones that want to use you as their madam to source an endless stream of inappropriately aged and power imbalanced relationships for them, right? By and large, they like being single. They like expressing about their autonomy and their want to be separate and free, right? So now women are like, okay, well, I'm going to be single, because you know what happens. So this is what happens. This is like a domino effect. I don't know how this thing dawned on me till just now. So what happens is they spend all of this time dating, talking about, well, I really want to be single. Oh, you trap me. Oh, my ball and chain. Oh, I don't like my wife. Oh, let me smash pie and cake into her face, right? Because for too long, society has posited it as if, and this, oh my God, is reverse psychology, it's reverse. Society has posited society has posited it as if it is women who benefit the most from relationship. Oh, you better get a man, or you can't keep no man, etc., etc. Meanwhile, it is men, and it has always been men, who can't seem to be able to figure this life out without us. And the crazy part about it is that it breeds an environment of contempt. They have contempt for us because they're like, you trapped me into this relationship I did not want to be in. I'm going to smash you in the face with cake and pie. I'm going to be resistant. I'm not going to show up. I don't want to come home. I don't want to father my children, or not, I don't want to be a dad. I don't want to participate. Did you see that video where the men didn't even know their children's birth date or any of their friends' names or any of that? And this is modern day, and it has always been like this, except worse. It was worse in the past because women could not leave these relationships because of finances. And now, and I was talking to a friend about this the other day, I was like, when people are given the freedom to do what it is that they want to do, you see what it is that they want to do. Or when they're given the freedom to do what it is that they choose, you will see what it is that they choose. And women, when given the autonomy, given the freedom, given the financial capability, women are choosing to be by themselves, with other women, on the road traveling, living an autonomous life, with cats, dogs, plants, hell! Anything except for these ill-equipped, emotionally unintelligent males. God dang it! If a woman would rather be with plants than you, then why not open up your eyes and see at some point that you must be the problem? Oh my gosh, they talk about the 70% rate of women leaving relationships as if there's something wrong with the women. The women are fickle. No, women have been, oh my gosh, they've been programmed. They've been programmed to want to do anything to get a man, to keep a man, to stay in a relationship with a man. Yet, by and large, when they can't take it anymore, they're like, God, I got to get out of this relationship. I'm gone. And they leave. The men are the ones who want to stay in. Men rarely file for divorce. Why? Number one, because for far too many relationships, all they have to do is just exist there while they receive all of the benefits of the relationship. Listen. Oh my goodness. I can't even say the words in these videos. Our V is like a portal of healing for them. And they bank their whole lives and self-worth over whether or not they can dip into these healing waters, this fountain of youth, this regenerative oasis. Meanwhile, not really wanting to be with you, not appreciating the beautiful, oh my gosh, you know what? I lived in Japan for a year when I was in my 20s, and I longed for Black women. There is a warmth and a power to Black women, Black womanhood, Black sisterhood. I can't even imagine what it's like from a male standpoint. Girl, you are magic. So in conclusion, they want to puff out their chests and walk around in society and pretend as if they don't want relationships, or even in their hearts and minds feels that they don't want them. They don't want to commit. They don't want to have you depend on them. They don't want to have to show up and be a good person. What they want is to continuously have the smorgasbord. They want to have the buffet of babes paraded before them so that they can pick and choose and not really show up and give their worst selves. But now that women are taking it back and saying, well, you know what? You don't want a relationship, boy. I don't want one either. Let me go put on my backpack and travel. Oh, well, other women get their purse and travel. I get my backpack. Now they're panicking. They're panicking because you don't want to be in these toxic, one-sided, dilapidated relationships. I want to hear your comments below because I just had this epiphany. I want to know, did you know this before? Tell me, what are your thoughts? Are you just finding this out? Meanwhile, they're the ones in hospice care and in the homeless streets. And instead of focusing on that, focusing on us solves that, doesn't it?